Hello, everyone. Today we are going to talk about the series of 5 questions that every students do wrong. So basically, here we are going to talk about the top questions that has a very short trick to do it, but might be students spend more time in it, thinking about it, they get confused, or else they are not at all have any clue to solve them. So we are starting also talking about the March SAD. If you are from US or from any other country, India or US or UK, any other countries, then understand the March SAD prediction was too good. I mean, we actually predicted from our playlist. If I show you from this most important questions, most repeated questions, you have many students mailed me the questions, and when I saw those questions, I got to know that many of the questions were from this playlist. So that's all about it. If you haven't watched it and you are planning for May SAD, August SAD, or the upcoming SAD this year, make sure that you're going through each and every video because every question matters here. None of the questions are repeating, none of the questions are useless. Every question we have selected and put there not to waste your time but to make your time fruitful. Now, also we have Desmos playlist wherein you will get all the concepts from Desmos, all type of questions from Desmos, and trust me, it is topic wise. So this is something gonna help you very much. So you can check out the topic and see what all question from that particular topic can be done on Desmos. Also, new latest video I'm gonna share it with you on Desmos, how the March SAT deals with the questions which can be easily done on Desmos. So stay tuned, and this is gonna be out within 1 or 2 days. Now, let's start with the today's session. What are we gonna do? We'll talk about the 5 questions that every students do wrong. Might be the reason they didn't understand the question, or might be they do not know the trick. So the first question is right here. It says in a triangle RST, RS and ST, and the length of the RT is given to you. If 10R equals 7 over 22, what is the area in square units of a triangle RST? So what comes in my head first thing, either the triangle should be this triangle or a right angle triangle, right? Now, we know that these trigonometric ratios are all applicable on right angle triangles. So it should be a right angle triangles ideally, but the problem here is that let's check out the problem first. Let's say I am giving it a name R S T. All right? So let's say this is R, this is S, and this is T. Now they are saying that RS equals ST. Whatever is the length of RS, ST is also equal. RT is given to you, that's 44 units. Now 10R applies here. Do you know what's 10R? It's opposite to adjacent, right? So the opposite should be 7. If I compare it with this 7 over 22, 7 would be on the opposite side and 22 is going to be the adjacent side. But here we are contradicting. Why? Because in one statement we said that RS equals to ST, these two sides are equal. But on the other side we are saying the 10, it's 7 and 22. So that means we are going wrong somewhere. This triangle is not at all applicable. Let's come to this triangle. R, S, and T, right? Am I gonna do? I'll just draw a straight line, a perpendicular line dividing this triangle into two equal right angles, right? So here, now from here I can say that RS equals ST, and here we can use that 10R concept. So this is R, 10R is gonna be opposite to adjacent, so this is opposite, that means this is 7. Adjacent is 22, right? Now, if this is 22, I have drawn a perpendicular bisector. Can I say that this will also be 22? Also, even if you think about it, not even think about perpendicular bisector, they have given to me in the question that the total length is 44. So if this is 22, this will also be the 22. Together it's 44 units. I hope that makes sense. Now, in my final question, they are asking me to find out the area of the triangle. What is the area of the triangle? area is base times height over 2. I already know the base, I know the height, and just divide it by 2 and get the answer. Drop me the answer for question number 1 here, and do let me know if you're solving it by your own, how much time you're taking. Okay, let's talk about the next question. So, here we are with another set of question. How to do this? You can spend 60 seconds, think about it, and then we are gonna start this. So here, basically two things are given, two functions are given to me. One is a normal function which is f of x equals 11x cube, and second function is occupied, that is y equals f of negative x plus c. Now, what are they asking? They have already given me the x-intercept is gonna be r comma 0, and 0 comma t would be the y-intercept. Now we have to find the r and t. When c is positive, what will be r and t? So the best idea here is to visualize it, to visualize the graph, go with Desmos, use Desmos. So I'm gonna use Desmos and I'll show it to you how can we utilize Desmos in this case. So firstly, I'm gonna write the function that was given to me, which is f of x equals 11x cube. Then we have that another equation, that is y equals f of x, it's negative x, right? F of negative x plus c. Now, in the question, it was given that c is a positive value. At c positive, any positive value, we have to check the value of r and s, r and t. So one is the x-intercept, other is the y-intercept, right? And if you notice the x-intercept, I'm going to check the new graph. Remember, we've got this by doing some transformations. So they want to check with the new graph. So if you're going through the new graph, you see the blue graph is the graph for the new equation. Here, this is the y-intercept, this is the x-intercept, right? Both are greater than 0. Now, if you do some changes in the value of c, if you're making it negative, your r and t are getting lesser than 0. Both are negative. But in the question, they have given me the condition that c is greater than 0. It's positive. So here, both are positive. That means both are greater than 0. R is also greater than 0. T is also greater than 0. So my option C would be the right answer. If you have any other approach to share, do let me know. Write down the question number in the comment section and do share me the approach that might help other students as well, right? Let's come to this question. Question number 4. Now, in this question, basically, this question is based on exponential functions. Any idea how to do that? All right. So here in the question they are saying that the function f has a property that if point AB is on a graph of the equation y equals to f of x in the xy plane, then the point a plus 2 is and 1 over 3b is also on the graph. Which of the following could be true? So let's understand the basic idea before we move on to this. So here let's say I have a function. Yeah. Let's say I have a function f of x equals 100 twice of x over, let's say it's x only. Okay. So if it is x, then can I say that if x increases by 1 unit, f of x increases by 2, right? Let's talk about the given points here. One point is a comma b, another point is a plus 2 and 1 comma 3, 1 over 3b. Every time x coordinate increases by 2, let's talk about it. Every time x coordinate increases by 2, y value increases by the factor of 1/3. I hope we are getting that. Now we have to check for the same in the options. Every time if I'm increasing by 2, is my y value increasing by the factor of 1/3? That is something we need to check. Is your value increasing by 1/3? So basic idea here is we have to check where am I getting x equals to 2. So if you notice this, whenever you have to find the value of x, put exponent equals to 1. Always. So if I'm putting exponent x plus 2 equals to 1, I'm not getting 2 at all. I'm getting 1 minus negative 2, which is negative 1, right? Which is not the time. I mean, which is not something that I need. Let's come to option B. If I do x over 2 equals to 1, so I'll get x equals 2. And this is the only option where am I getting x equals to 2. So also, if x increases by 2, we can see y is also increasing by one third, by the factor of one third, right? So option B is the right answer. I hope we understood. If in case you didn't understand any question, do let me know in the comment section. We will be covering up in the next series, next part. Let's come to this question. This is very, very interesting. So here, they have given me a general form of quadratic equation, and they told me that the product of the solution to the given equation is this. They have given this product in terms of k, and they are asking me to find out the value of k. Do we know the direct formula? Let's understand the concept behind it first. If I have a standard form of quadratic equation, then in that case I can directly find out the sum of solutions and product of solutions. There's a simple formula. To find out the sum, it's negative b over a, and to find out the product, it's c over a. Let's work on that. Now, here they have given me the product of the solution, so I'm gonna use product, right? From this equation, can I find out the product? Before that, you must know the values of a and b. Sorry, c and a. So let's find out the value of all a, b, and c. A is nothing but the coefficient of x square, because I'm gonna compare it with the standard form of equation. So here a is 1 over 23rd, b is s minus 1/3, 1 over 23rd t, and c is negative st, right? So you just have to find the product from this equation. So I'm gonna do c over a, which is negative st over 1 over 2/3, right? Now, product is already given to me, but this is in terms of negative 2k st. So both will be equal. I'm going to equate both of them. Negative st over 1 over 3. Can I write it down as divided by 1 over 3? 23, right? Equals to negative 2k st. Now you know how do we divide negative st times 1, oh sorry, it's 23 equals negative 2k st. Negative, negative gets cancelled out, st and st gets cancelled out. I'm left with k equals 23 over 2, sorry. Okay, because we have 2 here. So simple, we are just solving the equation and we are getting the answer. I hope that makes sense. Let's go to the next question. Let's see what type of question is it. Yes, this is from the condition of solvability, wherein you just need to check for one solution, no solution, and infinite solutions. So these are the three conditions you need to look for. If I say that one solution means your line intersects at two lines intersects at one single point, it has one solution. So in that case, slopes are not at all equal. For no solution, that means the lines are not at all not at all intersecting. They are parallel. So in that case, m1 equals to m2, but y-intercepts are not at all equal. Now from there, where we are talking about the slope-intercept form, right? Let's say these are the two different equations of a line, of two lines. So we are comparing this. Now when we have the infinite solutions, that means whenever my two lines are coinciding, we have so many common points. In that case, I can say that the slopes are equal as well as y-intercepts are equal. Okay, here the condition is no solutions. Basically, whenever there is no solution, that means lines are parallel, slopes are equal, y-intercepts are not equal. So slopes means here what they did, they just equated two different slope intercept forms. So can I get the slope from left hand side and right hand side of the expressions? Yes. Slope is nothing but the coefficient of x. So here on the left hand side, the slope is a. On the right hand side, the slope is negative 10. So I can say that a is negative 10. Now, let's talk about the y-intercept, because in the question they are saying what cannot be the value of a minus b. So here on the right hand side, my y-intercept is 9 negative, sorry, it's positive. 9b equals 90a. And from here, I just need to find out the value of b, which is not equal, right? So I already know the value of a. I'm going to plug in the value of a here, which is going to be 9 times negative 10 equals to 9b. And then you just solve it. You'll get negative 900 b. That's 9, right? Yeah. And you divide it by 9, which is going to be b equals to negative 100. Now, when you are adding or subtracting this b, which whose value is not at all possible, the b cannot be negative 100. That's what they mean. So if you are adding or subtracting anything with this b, that is not possible. So what I'm going to do, I'll just simply write a minus b and I'll plug in the values. A is negative 10, negative 100. B is negative 100. And you just solve it. So it comes out to be 90. That means 90 is the value of A n minus B, which is not possible, right? This is how you have to do this question. So these are the 5 questions. Majorly what happens, we just end up doing some other questions. Always read the last line twice so that you get some idea what are they exactly asking you in the question. I have many more such questions, such tricky questions that will help you in saving your score and not doing any mistake in your SAT. But do let me know in the comment section how many of you are preparing for May SAT, June SAT, August SAT, or any SAT of 2026, and from which country. All right. Thank you so much. I'm going to see you in the next series. And do not forget to watch the the Desmos series. I'll see you there. Also, we have a WhatsApp channel. I'm in the WhatsApp group. You can join the WhatsApp group for more updates. Thank you so much.